leaving Chicken Sunset's hostel, and I realized I forgot to clean the mud off of my shoes. Fist bump. Alright, just go drop off Winding Sir Gap. I'm hiking with Daniel. He stayed at the hostel last night. Ooh, and I see water. A lot of uphill today. Sunset says it's gradual, so hopefully not too bad. Hi! That's pretty. Alright, let's go. Alright. Bridge. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Ooh. There. Going across the bridge. I'm recording you, recording me, you know. Alright guys, still climbing. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Woo woo! Hey guys, a few miles into my day. Shoelace is coming in tight, so I'm gonna stop here and tie it, make a protein shake. It's supposed to have good views. So it's gonna be a really nice day. Right now it's really cold, but it'll be nice. Hey guys, I had a good time at Chicken Sunset's hostel last night. Their place has 4 beds. I shared a room with Braids from Hiking with Braids. I followed her through hike. I feel like she said it was in 2020, but I feel like it was last year. I don't remember. Time kind of flies sometimes. She was awesome. And then Switch and Daniel had the other room. I loved it. They're a great place to stay. And the price, I mean, I donated, so I didn't technically pay, but for the price, even in comparing it to around the Bend Hostel, totally worth it. I feel like they're probably charging less than they should. They had all these little small details that made it just a great stay. This morning there was homemade coffee cake. Oh, so good. I forgot to drink my green juice that I bought yesterday, so I had to chug it this morning, so I didn't eat a ton of food, but I don't like getting on trail stuffed either. I would definitely recommend the place to stay. And this climb here in about a mile, I'm going to be taking the Blue Blaze Trail to Siler Bald. Sunset's recommended it, and it's a clear day. Oh, I'll turn the camera on so you can see. Alright, so here's the trail. Sunset's recommends the 0.2 mile Blue Blaze Trail to Siler Bald, especially on a day like today. Should be clear and beautiful. So I plan to do that. It's still a little chilly out here. I hope my electronics are fine in my bag. Usually I put them in my pockets, but I didn't this morning. I was in a nice warm toasty room. I didn't know it was cold out. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, I'm about to turn off for Siler Bald Shelter, but I think I have half a mile to go to get to the top, and then the 0.2 to Siler Bald. So uphill so far all day. It hasn't been too bad, so I'm just not great with uphill. So see you when we get up there. Well, I knew it was cold, but I didn't know it was below freezing. Those are ice crystals. Huh, whoops. I mean, it may not be now, but I guess I picked a good day to stay in the hostel. There's more. There's more over there. Those are so cool. Okay. Steep uphill, looks like almost there. Bunch of ice. Still climbing. If I didn't say this in previous video, sometimes I forget what I say. North Carolina is better well marked as far as white blazes than Georgia. It was just Georgia, that section, I guess. But there are plenty of white blazes out here so far. Okay. All right, here's the side trail to Siler Bald. Well, I made it the steep climb to Siler Bold. Whew. Thought I'd eat lunch, but it's too cold and windy. So I carried my pack the whole way up here for nothing. At least I kept my wind jacket on, even though it was getting cold. It's amazing. Just beautiful. Alright, here's the climb down. But when I was climbing up here, I saw Birdman and steps. So that's cool. They're back on trail. I think they got on this morning. I got a picture again. They're just so always happy and upbeat. Great people. It is cold, so I intended to go up there and eat lunch, which is why I carried my pack all the way up that steep climb. It's just way too cold. I almost lost my bandana, and it's very windy, so I'll find another place to eat. I think there's some water halfway down the next downhill, so I'll eat there. This is just incredible. North Carolina is just the most beautiful place I think I've ever seen. I had no idea. I'm glad I took the whole 0.2 miles off trail. Well, 0.4 total. Totally worth it, guys. Totally worth it. Alright guys, since I'm going downhill for a minute, I thought I would talk about some of the gear I sent home to Consensus Hostel. First was my tripod and the little phone mount thing. The tripod doesn't balance well. First of all, I tried to use it on my trekking pole because it has Velcro for that reason, and it just kind of falls over to the side. I witnessed that on Blood Mountain when I was trying to record something. And then the little Joby brand mount thing also has to be perfectly balanced, and the way it sits on my phone, it pushes the buttons, and I've accidentally called 911 twice with that thing. So I sent them home. I also sent home the MP3 player because the battery doesn't seem to be holding a charge or something. It was doing that at home, and we just thought maybe we were accidentally turning it on. So I charged it at my sister's house before Neil Gap. I bought another light load towel at Mountain Crossings, washed it, dried it, and wrapped my MP3 player in that to just make sure I didn't accidentally turn it on, and checked it later and it was completely dead again. So I think there's just something faulty with the one I have. I sent home, here, I don't know if you want to see the trail or me, sorry guys. All right, I sent home my hip belt pouches, and that's because these water bottle holders keep me from using them. So the Z-Packs hip belt pouches require 2 hands to open them. So I can't reach, first of all, this one keeps me from seeing the one that was on this side, and this one would keep me from reaching over there. So in order to use them, I have to drop my trekking poles and remove both of my bottles, and it's still kind of a struggle. I haven't used them since the day when I got dropped off at Neil Gap. I was hiking with someone and trying to get some snacks out, and he had to help me unzip my pouch, and I knew I hated them, but I thought I needed the space. I sent them home. I sent home my bug net. Who am I kidding, thinking I'd be silk blazing this early in the trail? I mean, it wasn't heavy, but I don't need it. I sent home my second wind jacket, the Enlightened Equipment black one, because I prefer this one right now. Oh, so I sent home my cook pot, not my stove, but my husband is currently sending me a package to Fontana. He's gonna send me my smaller cook pot, I went with the bigger one because I love soup in the winter, but I'm finding that I'm still only using half of the volume of my 1,000 milliliter pot, even for soup. So my smaller one is 700. I think it's gonna be fine. So I sent mine home. So at the moment I am stoveless. So I made sure my food can just be eaten cold or cold soaked, which I don't mind. I think I've only used my stove 3 days on trail. Everything else I've eaten cold anyway. I don't mind at all. Seems fine. And I sent home my food bag. He's gonna send me my sack. I'll probably get the bear bag back later, but right now it's a chance. My arm's getting tired. Oh, sorry guys. So, I did learn how to hang a bear bag much easier, much better, but the other day when it was raining, after getting warm, changing into clean, dry clothes, I did not want to put on my muddy poncho or my wet clothes to go hang a bear bag. It did stop raining, but at that moment I was trying to think, what if it hadn't stopped raining? What would I do? It's kind of annoying. So I'm bear bagless at the moment. But I went to the grocery store and bought food. So I have 3 plastic bags. I asked for an extra. I'm going to use those for my bear bags. They should be able to hold up for a few days until I get the sack. The sack is just like a Kevlar bag that can be tied to a tree. And bears shouldn't be able to scratch it. Like, they'll completely destroy and crumble my food, but they won't be able to get it. And I see some people, so I'm gonna stop recording. Talk to you later. Alright guys, sorry, some hikers were passing. So another change was Cheek and Sunset's hostel sells trash compactor bags by themselves, like individually. So I got one of those to, let me rewind. So the other day when it was raining, my tent is very small. It has room for my backpack, but everything was wet. So I was putting a wet backpack into a dry tent and was like nervous all night that my quilt or something would touch my backpack and get wet. So I got a contractor bag. So when that happens again, I will have like a way to isolate my pack in my tent so that everything else can kind of stay dry, including the tent. Alright, that's all I can think of at the moment. See you later. Alright, this tiny little trickle is my water source for the next 5.3 miles. So, gotta fill up now. Alright, I'll drink my water for my protein. Yep, and I'm doing it all upside down. Whoops, sorry guys. Well, the next water source is 5.3 miles away. So I'm gonna chug this and maybe make a smoothie and just kind of camel up on here. At least it's cold. I don't feel like I'm sweating too much. Alright, see you later. Alright, another water crossing and bridge crossing. Whew. I think we're going that way. Something I thought that was really sweet, I forgot to mention earlier, was when I saw Steps when he was coming. He was pretty much at the bottom of the Siler Bald where the Blue Blaze Trail is. And he says, oh, hold on, there's a person coming. So anyway, he was asking if I made it okay out of the rain, that he was worried about me from a couple of days ago because he was a few miles ahead. He was going to do a 17-mile day to Winding Stair Gap to go into town the day I stay at Rock Gap. So he was like, yeah, I'm glad you made it okay because like I said, he said he was worried about me. Makes you feel really sweet out here. Everyone is just kind and try to take care of everybody. Not alone out here. And it's a wonderful experience. It is still cold though. Whew, it's cold. Alright, see you later. Alright, I made it to Wyatt Gap. And there's a road, which means I'm about to go back uphill. I much prefer the downhills at the moment until my knees start hurting. Alright, what an amazing day so far. Alright, talk to you later. Hey guys, I'm at this nice sunny spot having lunch. Have 5.1 miles to the shelter and it's right before noon, so I'm eating smoked cheddar. I've got some figs and dates, a fig bar. I made a smoothie and my beans and rice are cold soaking. But it's nice and Normally I hate the sun, but when it's cold like today, it feels so good. All right, see you later. All right, guys, back on trail. I'm at Pacer and got to pet his dog down there. Sorry, steep uphill for a second. And I wanted to say that I don't eat all of the food at the same time. I don't want to get stuffed and have to climb uphill. So like the figs and dates, I put here in my fanny pack and I'll nibble on them a little bit as I go. And of course the same thing, I'll just kind of drink on the smoothie until I get to the next water source. That's all, because otherwise I know this looks like a lot of food, but there's no way I can eat it all at once. All right, see you later. Oh, it's ending up, it's getting sunny and pretty nice day. Yeah. Green tunnel. Favorite part of the trail. It's so magical. Sorry about the heavy breathing. Going uphill. But isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. I love it. I really do. Steep climb, man. Whew. Nice day though. Okay, here we go. More of those trees with the golden leaves. Very pretty. Finally going downhill from, oh, I don't even know. Whew. But that was much steeper than the climb out of Winding Stair Gap. That wore me out. Okay, see you later. All right. The pill's kicking my booty. I made it to Wyabald parking lot over there. And up there is the observation tower. My first time eyeballing this trash can. I know I just hiked out today, but I kind of just stuffed my trash in my fanny pack. So I'm gonna stop, eat, and dig it out. Oh, and I see signs of spring. Woohoo! Alright, so I'll go up there in a little bit. Alright, Wyabald observation tower. Whew. Hi guys. Wow, that's pretty. Crazy. Alright guys. Way out there is Albert Mountain. Oh, you can't see it on my camera. Can't see anything. Little tiny observation tower, or fire tower sticking up. That's so cool.
That is crazy.
That's so cool.
Wow. Love the little
So bad.
Climbed the little observation tower. Okay. Oh, it's cold. Gosh, it's so cold. Let's go over here. Oh. This little map. That's so weird. It says what everything is. How cool is that? That's so cool. They can see Albert Mountain right there. That one in the middle of the screen. Okay, on review. Here's the little. Oh, it's cold. Whew, okay. And not as much of a view that way. Alright, so once again, And Siler Bald is early this morning, right there. Here's what I'm looking at so I know. Oh, that is just the coolest. I forgot to say that I think this is the first bald on the Appalachian Trail, because Siler Bald wasn't technically on it. It was a blue blaze. So White Bald, the Appalachian Trail goes right through it. Alright, here's the AT. I got lost for a second. Whew, it is incredible out here. Amazing. Alright, less than a mile to the shelter, I think. Hey guys, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I haven't been here at White Bald Shelter for a little while. I'm already set up. Oop. I'm cold, so I'm in all of my stuff right now. I'll turn the camera on and show you. Here I am. Just trying to warm up, and then I'll go hang my food and stuff, but I'm cold. 11-mile day. Started off pretty good. The last couple of climbs are hard though. The balds are beautiful. Guys, North Carolina is gorgeous. Alright, see you tomorrow. Well guys, do my line up there. And I rotated about 3 times around that limb and now it's stuck. So glad my husband is sending me that Ursac, but I don't know what I'm going to do until then. Hey guys, I borrowed a bag from Daniel, the guy I hiked with earlier today, and hung my food with his. Alright, so besides hiking 11 miles, I've got the extra distance for Siler Bald, and then add another half a mile for water. I'm exaggerating, but it's never just the mileage that I post. There's always a little bit extra here and there for some reason. Gotta love it. But the water's really good. I also forgot to mention that it's supposed to get below freezing, just 31 degrees, but I have to sleep with my water filter tonight. Otherwise it doesn't work if it freezes.